Hey everybody, this is Rev J with Rev J Rides. If you've been watching any in the last couple of months, you know that my wife and I spent some time up in the high country near the Grand Canyon, riding around. Here's a picture from the rim of the Grand Canyon.
For about 52 miles.
It puts on my mind just a thought. Now, I'm not right on the very rim here, but I'm very near the Grand Canyon. Just riding through some pretty countryside with some forests, some greenery, and it's nice. You can't tell the canyon is just off to my left. But every so often we stop at a place where we can see the very edge of the Grand Canyon. I mean, I could get off the bike and walk over there, and technically I could ride the bike as fast as I could straight at it if I wanted to. I don't want to. That's bad news. But for the most part on our trip, we were just riding through the countryside. So here's a thought. A lot of people treat sin like it's not dangerous. Like they can get just as close as they want to get to sin and maybe, hopefully, not go over the edge. A Christian, a follower of Jesus, somebody who truly follows Jesus, is not going to try to get as close to sin as possible without falling over the edge. In fact, Jesus didn't try to get as close to sin as possible. We may be thinking, well, it's so cool, it's so awesome to get right up close to the edge, like we do physically here at the Grand Canyon. But to know the danger of falling over that edge means we're going to stay away. We're going to stay further back away. Now, obviously, I did not ride my motorcycle as fast as I could straight towards that canyon. But there are people who act like they're daredevils in the faith, if you will, spiritually speaking, and act like they can just go fast and furious as quick as they want to straight towards the danger of sin. We shouldn't do that. I'm not saying we can't go and rescue somebody. Hey, you're too close, come back. I'm not saying we can't rescue somebody. I'm not saying we can't warn somebody. If we need to go to the edge to warn somebody, you need to pull back away from that edge a little bit. It's not safe if you're too close. I'm not saying we can't do that. But what I am saying is, if we're wise and we're truly following Jesus, we're not living dangerously close to the edge all the time. Here, my wife and I are riding together. We help each other stay back away from the edge. We have an accountability, we have a partnership, a love that helps us want to stay back away from that edge. It doesn't mean it's not an adventure. Trust me. We just got through riding 4,072 miles in 12 states on mountainsides, cliff sides, at the rim of the canyon, so on and so forth. We know about having adventure. Our life has been an adventure, for sure. I'm not saying you can't be adventurous, but you can still be wise. Everybody needs to be wise. Following Jesus is often the greatest adventure you'll ever experience in your life. As a matter of fact, I think it is. I said often, but I mean all the time. It's the greatest adventure ever. But that adventure doesn't mean that we always have to experience danger everywhere we go. We don't always have to put ourselves in harm's way. Some people think that being adventurous means you need to be right there close to danger at all times. That's not what it means. When we follow Jesus and we live this great adventure he gives us as a believer in Christ, he gives us new purpose, new meaning, and we follow him to carry out a mission of sorts. That's today's Thursday Thoughts. Hey, if you would, please hit like, share, and subscribe. God bless you. Have a great day.